sala, como Titanic no mar.
I am doing a week in my hair this week. I'm coming from a week of experimenting with braidouts, and I feel like my hair really likes that. I like how my hair looks, I like how it feels. Unfortunately, I had a lot of flaking with the Miss Jessie's coily custard product. This is the one I've been using. I had a lot of flaking with this product, so I had to rinse my hair out on Wednesday. I didn't wash it, I just like rinsed it out and then did another braid out that lasted me till today, which is Sunday. And so again, flaky, but that's fine. I'm gonna wash my hair today. The products I'm gonna be using is the BioSilk Hydrating Therapy. That will be my shampoo. I got this at Marshall's. The conditioner I will be using is also from BioSilk, and it is the Silk Therapy conditioner. So this is my shampoo and conditioner for today. But yeah, I really liked my hair. It's such a shame that I had so much flaking. Such a shame. But this is one of those times where I really just, if I did not have to wash it, I wouldn't wash it because it just looks and feels so good. But unfortunately, I have to wash my hair today, so that is what we will be doing. Okay, so my hair is all washed, conditioned, clean. I haven't added moisturizer because flaking, so I'm gonna try the curly meringue. And on the bottle it actually says that it's for curls, coils and waves, short crops, 360 waves, pony puffs and ponytails, TWAs, twist, braid and coil outs, and to smooth edges. So this is why I'm gonna go in with that one as opposed to the curly pudding that I also got. These products I got from Home Goods for $10.99 each. The ingredients, it says, is sweet almond oil and avocado oil, so I don't need to add additional oil to my hair. And like I said, I will be skipping the moisturizer just to see if my hair is gonna react the same way that it did. Like if my hair does flake, then I know for a fact that it's maybe the recipe in this product, because I have nothing else in my hair literally, and I made sure to rinse out any shampoo and conditioner that I did have. So let's just see how this goes. So I'm skipping the moisturizing process that I typically follow strictly for the product purposes. Like I really want to see how it works on my hair, like if there will be any flaking. I know the product that I used last week, which was the coily custard, it's a different product, it's a different texture, and so maybe this product might react fine with moisturizer, but I am choosing to skip it because I just want to see what my week will look like. Okay, also because I'm skipping my moisturizing routine and going straight into styling, I am gonna be detangling before doing the braids, like section by section, instead of what I typically do, which is like do a full-on detangle after moisturizing and then go into styling. So I've just kind of switched it up for the purpose of this specific video and this specific product. Okay, so I'm following the same braid pattern that I typically follow by doing the sides towards the back first and then working from the back to the front, so nothing is new there. And I'm also using the same braiding style that I typically do, which is I braid down my hair and then I twirl the ends around my finger to kind of like seal that braid and make sure it, you know, is as defined as the length of my hair as well. So for the product itself, like it's really not bad. It smells really nice. It has a very light lemon candy scent going on, which I really like that. It's not overpowering or too strong, and it does feel like super soft on application, and my hair does react pretty nicely to it as well. Like I can immediately see some definition and, you know, see my curls come through just by applying the product without even having to go in and do any extra things for definition. So I really like that. For the product packaging, I feel like because I don't apply the product in one go, like all over my hair, which I tried before braiding in this specific style, and that just did not work because my hair is curly. And so in order for the product to do what it needs to do, I would have to apply it like section by section, because if I do apply it like try to do it like an all over thing, it's only gonna be concentrated on the ends of my hair. So I have to do it by section, right? So because of that, I have to constantly open the bottle and apply to my hair, which I don't really like. I would prefer if it was a pump, because that just makes it easier for application if you're going in to apply constantly. And so this is why you see I just placed it in a tiny bowl, and I will be using the product from there, because that just makes it easier. It's not a con for me. If a product works really well, then the packaging is really not a con for me. I don't really care, but some things tend to be designed easier for use than others, and that's what I just chuck it up to. This is what it looks like. I'm gonna let it dry, and I will see you guys in the morning. Okay, so to take the braids down, I'm actually going in with this Design Essentials Botanical Oil. Nothing new, I've been using this. And so I'm going to apply that all over my hands and then all over my hair and take my braids down. That morning I was actually late for work, so I'm literally rushing through trying to get this out. But then I realized if I have to stay and continue to film this, I am going to be late, and by late I mean half an hour late. And so I just left and took everything out in the car on my way to work, and I styled my hair then. And honestly, I wasn't really feeling it the way the way that it was looking. I wasn't feeling it at that point. There was definition for sure, but it did not look like what it looked like the previous week with the coily custard on takedown. And so I was a little bit disappointed, I'm not gonna lie, but it is what it is. I still just left it alone, and it truly did evolve throughout the week, which again, you guys will see for yourself, right? So yeah, this is literally just day one. This is the takedown, and yeah, keep watching so you can see how it kind of evolved and aged throughout the week. This is my hair after a full day. This is what it looks like. This is a full day. I went to the gym and everything, and this is what it looks like. I still have flaking from the product. Even if it's not as much, it's still there. And my hair is actually really dry. I didn't add no moisturizer or anything, if you guys can't remember. I did add some oil, but yeah, I mean, if I'm gonna get the flaking, I might as well continue to use my moisturizer, because my hair just feels really dry. And yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do about that. But this is what the hair is looking like. This braid out, to me, it's crunchy and it's boneless. What I'm gonna do before bed is actually apply more of this oil, just a little bit, and put my bonnet on to protect my hair. And I will see you guys tomorrow for an update of the hair. Okay, bye. So today is Tuesday, which means that it's day 2 of this braid out. I added this headband, if you will, and I did go ahead and fluff up my hair this morning, because I did not like how it was still mostly joined together. I used this to fluff it out earlier and just kind of separate the curls a bit, and it did give it some thickness and some density, which is what I like my hair to look like. I don't like when it looks super defined or super, with the braid out, how it initially looked. It was really still together. It looked like strands basically, that was just all clumped together, versus this, which is a lot more fluffier. Mind you, it's still kind of dry, crunchy feeling, which I'm associating with dry hair. I don't know if my hair is really dry, but I just don't like that crunchy hard feeling. I feel like with the gel, I could say it's probably at a 7.5 hold, which is making my hair feel like that. I have been using this oil on my ends like before I go to bed and when I wake up before I do anything with my hair. Oil does not moisturize in my opinion, but it does like protect your hair, and so that's why I've been using it. Because what else can I use? If I use any other cream or any gel or anything, it will like soften my hair and it will make it more frizzy than I would like it to be. I want to go through the week with my fro. Well, I want to go for the week with this style so I can be like true and authentic to the experience of the results of this product. But I genuinely feel like this is just one of those things, like the longer my hair goes throughout the week, the better it looks type of thing. And so yeah, I'm really happy with the style today. I'm happy with my hair today, and it's not as much flaking as the coily custard that I used previously, so that's a plus. Like that just tells me that I could probably go a little bit longer with this hairstyle without having to wash my hair immediately. Yeah, so this is day 2 of me having the hairstyle. Obviously you guys know what my routine for bed looks like, and so later on that is what I will do to protect my hair before going to bed tonight. But this is my day 2 of this hairstyle. This is day 4, and I figured let me show you guys how I actually style my hair in the morning. I first go in with this oil and I apply it all over. I make sure I'm getting my scalp as well. At this point my hair still felt dry. Again, there's nothing I can say to that except for the fact that I choose not to moisturize my hair, so yeah, whatever. Then I use the Big Popper gel, and I apply that all around my edges and kind of like push it back because I am going to be applying a headband around that. And then I will basically just do my edges and any other like little things that I have to do. Like right here you can see me pulling out some hair and using that gel to just curl my hair because I feel like it kind of ties the style together. I really like that look. And so yeah, basically that's it. And I just kind of like play with it until it looks like how I want it to look like, or until it looks the way that I like. So this is day 6, and I'm just gonna give you guys a quick recap of my week and also any tips or tricks that I have or just things that I've noticed throughout the week that I will be implementing in my routine moving forward. And I'm gonna do this while I style my hair for the last time this week. Okay, so tip number 1 actually is that when I shower, I put a shower cap on to protect my hair because the heat from the shower and the humidity tends to make my hair more frizzy, and also the back of my hair tends to get really wet. And so if I have a style like a braid out, it is going to, you know, get rid of the definition in the back of my hair, as you can see, right? So I didn't wear a shower cap like once or twice this week, and this is what happened. So this would be my tip number 1. Like any style that, you know, your hair, any style that you have and you want to protect it, the best thing that you can do is like while you're showering, protect your hair. Okay, so this is the gel I've been using on my edges this week, so this is what I'm gonna continue to use. But yeah, I've kept it pretty simple this week. I didn't add any more products besides the oil to my hair, and I've been protecting it while I sleep, which is another tip. Like you really want to protect your hair with a bonnet or a scarf. Like just tie your hair up while you sleep to not just preserve your ends but to preserve the hairstyle as well. My final thoughts on the product itself is that it was good. It was okay. Like I said, it did make my hair feel pretty like crunchy. My hair does feel dry, and I know that's because I did not add any moisturizer before doing the braid down, because I really wanted to see how much the product would have like flaked, or you know, without any additional. Next week what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do my moisture routine to see if it will react negatively with the current products that I use to moisturize my hair, just to see. Okay, just to see. I'm going in with this headband, even if I know I'm not gonna keep it in long. It's just for the style purposes, in case there's someone who uses these headbands without any issues or any tightening of their scalp or anything. So I'm just gonna put this on and like just pull my hair back and out of my face. The easiest style for me to do this week was with the other headband that I was using, and that headband, it's fabric. It's right here so I can show you. I have a couple more of these. It's literally fabric, and it has a little bit of stretch to it. This one needs to wash because of the gel on the front. So yeah, I don't really get headaches or anything with that one in particular, but these black ones, these band ones, yeah, sometimes it does give me headaches. Next week I am going to do my moisture routine, my full moisture routine, to see if my hair feels different and if the product reacts different with my other products as well. I think this is pretty easy for me. This style is pretty easy for me. I'm actually obsessed with it now. I feel like it gives my hair the defined look, but also with the volume and added frizz without the shrinkage. I feel like the wash and go, my hair tends to like look pretty shrunken, and then every day I have to go in and like rehydrate and re-moisturize, apply product, and you know, kind of redefine. I feel like that, even if it's simple in itself, it does still take a lot of time, and I think my hair doesn't like that. Like I said, my hair, it's dense, but my hair strands are actually pretty thin, and so I think all this friction and all this, you know, it creates more tangles and it causes more breakage for my hair. And I feel like doing the braid outs has prevented the amount of breakage that I've seen with just doing the simple wash and go and then restyling throughout the week, versus just styling once, taking the style down, and then basically just leaving it alone. I'm not adding no water, no anything. This is why I really want to make sure when I'm like before I even style, I do moisturize my hair and I do like lock in that moisture and that hydration, because if I'm gonna go 7 days without adding additional product besides some oil, it really needs that, because I don't want my hair to dry out. You know what I mean? Like, styling is not more important than the hydration and the health and the moisturization of my hair, in my opinion. So yeah, okay, so basically this is what I've been doing, like just applying the band, whatever you want to put in the front, if that's your style, or if you just want to leave it loose and do your edges, you can do that. Then I just go in with a comb to fluff it out, to like even out the fro, because when your hair is in the bonnet or in a cap or whatever the case is, it kind of like shrinks to your head and it molds to the shape of whatever you have in your head. And I feel like that's magical. That's a magical aspect of natural hair, or you know, our hair, is that it's able to take shape, take form, it's able to change. It's to me, that's magical, right? So like, if you want a specific shape, if you're looking for a specific shape for your fro or for your hair, you would want to go in and fluff it out and kind of mold it to that shape. I know a lot of people don't like doing the edges, but I love doing my edges because it really just gives this style an extra layer, in my opinion. Like, and I absolutely love that. So I like to go in and just add some of these little swoops in the front, and obviously I want it to be in line with my own hairline, but you could get creative and you could do whatever it is that you want, however you want. And so that's just gonna give me an extra oomph which I like. So like I said, that is completely up to you. But yeah, this is what day 6 hair is looking like. It's looking pretty fresh. It's looking like it could do another week in my opinion. Will I do another week? Probably not, because I do want to train my hair. And I want to have my hair on a routine or a set schedule where I know this is the day that I'm cleansing and this is the day that I'm styling, because that just makes everything easier for me. Before I close out the video, I just wanted to say, like, I know there's a lot going on in the world right now, like so much is happening, and it's important that we take time for our mental health. It's important that we go outside, we listen to music that we love, we dance, listen to some jazz, you know, we cook, we do something that helps raise our own vibration and makes us feel happy with our own life, because our mental health is important despite what is going on in the world. So don't be afraid to unplug from social media, turn off the news, and you know, don't feel guilty to take time for yourself, if that makes sense, because it's important. You know, our own well-being is also important. It's not selfish at all. So I just wanted to say that because I know how I feel, because of everything that's happening, and it's a lot, but you know what I mean, we still have to take care of our own well-being and our own self. So yeah, anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in next week's video. Bye.